Hello everyone, this is Dr. Shawn Pourgol. I'm president of National Academy of Osteopathy, and this is the first time I record a video at the York University Heights campus of National Academy of Osteopathy in Toronto. I'm very excited. As you see, we have a huge technique room. I think the largest in Canada. We can play soccer here actually. I love NAO. Is the school that introduced me to teaching osteopathy, and I became a teacher through NAO, and I'm grateful to God for giving me this opportunity to expand the knowledge of osteopathy and to teach. Being a teacher is an amazing profession, and I'm grateful. We are different from any other school of osteopathy. You know that already. We have over 200 business lectures. We make sure our students graduate to become wealthy, successful manual osteopaths. While average manual osteopath in Canada has an annual income of $90,000 per year in gross income, our students make over $150,000, $60,000 more than them, because we teach them everything we know about business. We are famous for that. That's what we do. That's my way of expanding the profession of osteopathy worldwide. My goal is to ensure every town with a population of 100,000 people has at least one manual osteopath in it, and hopefully that one is my student. And to ensure that, I have to make sure my students are wealthy. Wealth attracts others to the profession, and others would also study osteopathy. And that's the whole thing. I have to ensure that my students are wealthy. But it's not just about making more money. I teach them many things about how to protect that money. And one of the things, and also we make sure they are skilled manual osteopaths. But at all times, I teach my students, never, ever joke with your money-making abilities. You have to protect your ability to make money at all costs. Never joke with that. And one thing we do a lot here is that we modify the European style of osteopathy, made it into Canadian style of osteopathy, which we remove the bad positions, the things that can endanger the patient or can endanger the health of the manual osteopaths. I want my students at all times to remain healthy and injury-free, and not to damage their back. And this is the technique I'm going to show you, is a way to protect their back. In the European style of osteopathy, manual osteopaths bend their back to reach the patient to provide treatment. This in the long term can damage their back. I modified that into a different way of doing the techniques that protects the back, and in the long term keeps the lumbar spine healthy. As I said, it's very important that you always have to keep your body healthy and safe to ensure that you don't endanger it. I give you an example how European style osteopaths, manual osteopaths do treatment. For example, if the bed is very low, imagine if a patient is on this table. In the European style of osteopathy, the manual osteopath bends the back to reach the patient like this to do the treatment. Like this way. You see my lumbar spine is bent. This is how they do to reach the patient. If the table is higher, then they don't go so far. Imagine if this table is, for example, is higher, then they bend the back a little bit to reach the patient. While in the Canadian style of osteopathy, the way I modified it, I do not allow my students to bend their back while doing the treatment. That is a big no-no, and they can actually fail the final exam, final practical exam, if they do so. To adjust the height of their treatment, they have to move their knees. Let's see if you can see it like this. For example, if they want to stand high, they can do like this. They want to go lower, they can bend the front knee, keep the back knee straight, and adjust their height like this. You see where's my hand now? And if I want to go a little higher, I go like this. I show it to you on this table. For example, if the table is high, I can do the treatment now without bending my back. You see my spine is straight and I'm doing the treatment. Now imagine if this was a low table, very low table, because not all the time you have a choice of what treatment table height you get, depending where you work. Some tables are low. Imagine if this is a low table and you need to work this. If my student does this to reach the patient, he will fail the exam or she will fail the exam. Instead, you see, my back knee is straight, my front knee is bent, and now I can reach the table and do treatments without bending my spine. This will protect my back, while also the knees are stronger and they keep the pressure of the body, so you don't get as tired as instead of like this if you are like this all day. This is one simple way to protect your back. And this is what we do. We always modify things for the better. I do not believe in traditional way of doing things. I believe you have to be innovative, unique. You have to change everything for the better, and you not should be scared of change. You always have to work to better yourself, to better the system. That's what I do. I always sit down and think how I can improve the system, how I can help my students better, how I can make life better for them, so they can live longer, they can live healthier, happier, with more money, while also protecting their back, their body, their money-making abilities. Okay, so that's it for today. Once again, thank God I get a chance to see my my school one more time. I missed it, and soon students will come, and I will see them too. I haven't seen them for a while, and because of COVID-19, you know, now it's empty, but the next month government allowed us to open. Thank God, thank God. This will pass also. I strongly have faith in God, science, and humanity. We will get over this. We will get over COVID-19. Nothing can beat us. We are human beings. We went through tougher times than this. With the Spanish flu, 50 to 100 million people dead. Black Death in Europe that wiped 75% of the population of Europe. Yet we survived. That's what we do. We are human beings, and we survive. We are survivors. So don't give up. Have fun. Stay healthy. Improve your immune system, and follow safety protocols. We all will be fine. Thank you for watching this video. I love you all. I'm grateful you watched it, and I pray for you wherever you are. You have a happy, healthy, wealthy day. God bless. Namaste.